The Girl Scouts of America are still butthurt as to why people do not want to join the organization and would rather join the Boy Scouts. Do you remember when we did that topic? What was the one thing that people who were involved or previously involved with the Girl Scouts said when they kept calling and texting and writing me? It was that the Girl Scouts stunk, right? Now, I don't have any experience with the Girl Scouts other than gobbling down their scrumptious treats, okay? I don't have any experience beyond that. But there were multiple people who were contacting us when we were doing that story when the Boy Scouts started accepting girls. The Girl Scouts were furious. Remember, they issued that press release, and they were angry, and they were mad, and we just had a bunch of people who said, yeah, we used to be involved with the Girl Scouts, but guess what? The Girl Scouts were not fun. Basically, you go there, it's child labor, they sell cookies, that's about it. They don't do anything fun, they don't do anything interesting, and again, that's going to be people's opinions, okay? Obviously, they're going to be people who love the Girl Scouts. I'm not personally bashing the Girl Scouts. I am just telling you what people were telling me when the story broke that they were upset about the Boy Scouts accepting girls. And the one thing over and over and over and over that we got was that the Boy Scouts is fun. And that the girls wanted to do what the Boy Scouts were doing, and they could not do that in the Girl Scouts, and therefore they wanted to be Boy Scouts. That was it, because they wanted to do the fun stuff. They didn't want to hang out at a grocery store and sell cookies. They wanted to go outside, they wanted to play, they wanted to learn, they wanted to do all of that other stuff, right? I'm sure the Girl Scouts do more than that, seances and that sort of thing. But you have the Girl Scouts, they're furious the Boy Scouts are doing this. Furious. And they could not understand why it would be so hurt, why they would be so betrayed, I guess. They were so hurt, they were betrayed, that girls would want to go to the Boy Scouts. But they were really taking it on the Boy Scouts, and I was sitting here, and I'm listening to all of these women call up and go, no, the Girl Scouts are not great, they're kind of boring, they're terrible, girls don't like it, they want to do the other stuff. And the one thing that I kept saying over and over again is, as the Boy Scouts have been under attack for at least 2 decades now, over the past 10 years, pretty viscerally, and as the Boy Scouts have been under attack, the Girl Scouts have not had the Boy Scouts back. And the Boy Scouts have been constantly under attack. You've got to accept this group now. You have to accept that group now. You have to accept that group now. You have to get rid of your taxpayer subsidies now. You got to, and constantly under attack. And I have been covering this for 12 years. I do not remember a time when the Girl Scouts got in front of the television cameras and said, yo, leave them the heck alone. All of those people you want them to take, I got news for you. We take them. Bring them here. They never did that. They never defended the Boy Scouts. And here they were attacking the Boy Scouts, who finally caved into one of the demands over the past decade or so. You've got to take girls because it's sexist for you to only have boys. It's not sexist for the Girl Scouts to only have girls. It is only sexist for the Boy Scouts to only have boys. Because, again, misandry. So we have the Girl Scouts getting really butthurt about girls not wanting to be in the Girl Scouts and wanting to be in the Boy Scouts, but they blame the Boy Scouts instead of taking a look at their own organization and saying, why is it that so many girls want to go to the Boy Scouts? They never did that. So after all this time of not defending the Boy Scouts, keeping silent, not rocking the boat, and then blaming the Boy Scouts for all of these girls wanting to go to the Boy Scouts instead of going into the Girl Scouts, instead of looking at their own organization and saying, why are we being abandoned by everybody who should be joining us? They never did any of that. This is why. This story that I'm staring at right now, are you ready for this? Girl Scouts are telling parents not to force their daughters to hug relatives over the holidays. Boy Scouts are about family and stuff, right, Tim? I mean, you know, right? Kinda. Well, I mean, they teach like family values and respect your family, and you know that's right, okay. Gee, I wonder why girls don't want to be in the Girl Scouts anymore. High five, Grandpa. The Girl Scouts of the USA has issued an odd warning to parents for the upcoming holidays, cautioning them to not force their daughters to give relatives hugs or kisses, and to offer instead the alternative of less personal kinds of touching. Nothing says family like getting less personal, right? Well, by the way, I was a young boy. Nobody's defending young boys. I hated the hugs and crap that in-laws and stuff like that would come over and give to me. I hated it. It's been a running gag for what? a century at least. Oh, here comes grandma. She's going to pinch her cheek and she's going to go squeeze. Right? How long have we seen that? I mean, for crying out loud, Christmas Vacation, it's a whole theme in Christmas Vacation. Okay? Everybody has to deal with this. Why are we only sticking up for the girls? Again, producer said misandry. Hashtag misandry with an S. While a directive to withhold affection from one's family may sound like an overreach, the Girl Scouts explained in a public service announcement on their official website that, quote, telling your child that she owes someone a hug, either just because she hasn't seen this person in a while or because they gave her a gift, can set the stage for her questioning whether she owes another person any type of physical affection when they've bought them dinner or done something else that seemingly is nice to her later in life. So hugging cousins and grandma and grandpa, that's going to lead to her feeling obligated to put out on the first date. That seemed like a reasonable argument to anybody? Anyone? Oh, by the way, girls more likely to hug as a greeting than boys are. And I'm pretty sure that the boys are forced to give hugs to grandma too. So I'm just kind of wondering how that's about. Because we've talked about this in school. Because the standard greeting for girls, okay, this is just girl culture, standard greeting for girls, hi, give you a big old hug and everything else. And then school started banning hugs. We did stories of girls who were greeting each other with a hug who were kicked out of school because of it. Because it's inappropriate touching, right? But that's how girls greet each other. Guys, mostly fist bump handshake. Girls, hugs. It's just how it is. The organization, which aims to build courage, confidence, and character in young girls, further elaborated on how parents can help daughters navigate social situations this holiday season, recommending alternatives to kissing and hugging that include high fives or a thank you with a smile. Okay. Hugging your relatives now is going to make them a victim or oppressed, or is going to feed into, rape culture thing? I don't think they actually said the words rape culture, but that's basically what they're trying to say, right? Gee, I wonder why people don't want to join the Girl Scouts anymore. I'm this close to not buying Thin Mints this year. They're close. Got more coming up. News Talk 95.3, Michiana's news channel.
KC Hendrickson. News Talk 95.3, Michiana's news channel.
Your breaking news and weather station.